G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here with another Legend of Grimrock Let's Play. So, we finished at the end of the last... we'd finished the first level basically. These are the stairs down, so let's head on down and come into the second level. The old tunnels. Don't look all that different from the tunnels we were just in. Why are these ones supposedly old? And we got some levels. So you notice now that I've got my rogue to have the spear, she can attack from the back line, which is always handy. So what I might do, just in case there's anything else behind that door, I'm going to close that. I'm going to keep my eye in this direction while I level up. We don't get to up our stats at all, but by adding to these, you'll notice that some of these will improve our stats. So for example, if I get one more point into swords, I will get +1 to strength. And when I get 3 more points into armor, I will get an extra health. So that actually sounds a really good option. So let's get +1 strength there, and let's get the health bonus there. I'm going to want to get to light armor as quickly as I can so that I can start wearing it. So next time when I level up, I'll probably put a few points more into armor, but I also want to start getting up, because as soon as I get to 10 points in swords, I can do the slash maneuver. I don't know what's involved in actually doing that as opposed to a normal thing, but yeah, I'll be able to do that. So that's that guy. My Minotaur, I said I'm not going to go up in maces at all because I don't want to use them. So I think the most important thing here is a couple of points in axes and a couple of points in armor. We're going to go into athletics at some point because that raises all of our stats, but these two are the most important ones to begin with. So we're going to do that. And the rogue has got a level. And what I said I was going to do with this one is keep adding some stuff to throwing weapons, but mostly I want to be concentrating on daggers and assassination. I'm going to take some dodge at some point as well, but I think at the moment I'm going to put 2 points into daggers and 2 points into assassination, which doesn't give me a lot, but that gave me an extra dex by doing that. If I can get more throwing knives and shuriken, I will replace the stones that I've got there, and I may end up giving the stones to the mage so that he's got a backup throwing weapon. We'll see how we go. It's always a toss-up of who's going to be carrying the torch, though. If I can work out what the light spell is, the fire magic light spell, then that will be useful, and I won't need to carry a torch as much. And the torches can then just be basically used as levers to keep things up. We had a couple of stones here we had to pick up, and oh look, there's another stone there, so that's giving my rogue a good collection of stuff. Peasant's cap. What does that do? Just +1 to protection. My mage doesn't really need it at the moment, so let's give it to the frontline guys and they can swap it out later when they get something better. No secrets here. Just looking for those triggers on the walls. Nothing here. Nothing here. I don't know. I look at the walls sometimes and I go, oh, look, that stone there looks like it's a bit out of place. Or there's a gap there. Maybe there's something hidden in those little things. And you look at, you know, what's something else that really sort of stands out. Nothing on any of those. But every now and then there's a stone. Like even that little bit there, that looks almost like a trigger, but it's not. The stones that are the triggers, they appear to be the only ones. And I also think these things, sometimes you might be able to turn them, or there's chain hanging off them. And it's like, why can't I take that chain and use that as a weapon? So I'm going to break down these barrels, but it doesn't look like there's anything in them. It'd be nice to be able to use them for something. See, it feels like you should be able to pick up that chain and use it as a weapon. That's what I think. Oh, here we go. And our mage got his level up. So I'm going to put... Well, you know what? I'm going to put 3 points in here to get those 2 extra spells. I don't know what they are. I think one of them may actually be the light spell that I'm looking for, and it's just whether I think I need to put more points into fire magic for the moment. I could take staff defense, but I've only got 1 point that I can put in anything at the moment, so let's just stick with that. And you know what? I really should be thinking about food, shouldn't I? Just make sure these guys are doing all right. The torch is really flickering down, isn't it? It's tempting to give, for the moment anyway, to give our Minotaur another torch so that we just don't lose light. Just keeping an eye out for secrets, but we've got to pull said before, when I come to these intersections, I look at which way they're going, but there's a lot of room on the map over this way, and there's a little bit of room down here. I think I'm going to continue straight ahead for the moment. Rock. Another spare torch. The mage's inventory is filling up very fast. We may have to either give some torches to someone else. Let's go through this. So let's open this up. A doublet. Another dagger. That's nice. Some silk hose. Mole jerky. Actually sounds rather disgusting, really. Mostly because, you know, mole is one of those words that has multiple meanings. And while, you know, a small shrew-like animal is probably something interesting to make jerky out of, so is a small anomalous growth on someone's, you know, arm, leg, back, whatever. Don't think we want to make that sort of jerky. Here's some more snails, probably snails. Not snails at all. It's the fungus men. This little bugger. And another. I want a better weapon than that dagger. Okay. A key. And the compass, which I believe the compass is useful there's a mode of this game that you can play where there is no maps. Aye, a sword. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Let's have a look at it. A machete, attack 9, speed 15. As opposed to the dagger, which has a speed of 20. So it's not that much slower than the machete, than the dagger, really. It's still a very fast weapon. Although, truth be told, if you know anything about ye oldie weapons, in the old days that would not have been called a machete. It would have been called a And the falchion was a sword that was used... now this is interesting. Here is a... Shelter left, cells right. Okay, so cells that way, but shelter over here. So what we have here, interestingly enough, is a torch bracket without a torch in it. Hey. Secret found. Iron bassinet, heavy armor. Well, none of my guys can actually use heavy armor yet, but it's worthwhile picking up and taking. The one thing I don't know in this game is if there is, like, ever merchants anywhere that you can sell stuff. It really feels like you need to. And because that's the thing, there's nothing here anywhere that talks about gold. Right. So unless you actually, the only way you know that you're carrying gold is because, you know, you might have a little pile of gold there and it'll tell you like 227 or something. I don't know, but it's, yeah, it's a little bit weird. So where are we? That's right, the cells. We can't get through that cell. Oops, now. Okay. Ooh, look. A sand mole hide vest, which is light armor. Another key. There are some arrows over there. I'm tempted to not get them because... well, I can't reach them from there at the moment anyway. But I do know I can come around here and get them. I'm tempted to leave them behind though because... which is... sad for me to say because, you know, I am Ranger Tony. I do like using ranged weapons. So this is why keeping burned out torches is good, because it allows me to... oh, little flying thingy. Disappears into a cloud of dust and we don't get anything off him. What a pain. Another torch. Something moving around, but I don't know what it is. Oh, it's more snails. No weapons allowed inside. So all I have to do is put... Yeah. Don't have to put all the stuff in there, which would be... Food. Here, another key. Mushroomy thing. Another rock for the pile. Looks to be dagger back. Or that knife back, sorry. Right. I'm not going to wear this yet, but as soon as I get light armor proficiency, I'm going to put that on. I've got to start giving more food to the Minotaur. Not that he needs it at the moment. We're all doing good in that respect. That sounds like flapping wings. Might be another one of those flappy guys about. Teleports. Gotta love teleports. Okay. What does this say? Enter thy grave. Now, if I remember rightly, step on this, the door slams shut, and I think these middle door sections here open up and something comes out and attacks. Nope. But you're in here. Oh yeah, here we go. It's coming out. Another door open over there. This isn't the best idea to hide down here. But this way, at least they can only hide one at a time. There we go. Right. I imagine that would have been so much harder if we were playing on normal. I believe all that is doing is resetting the door. Scroll of ice shards. Okay. Gotta have ice magic for that. Carrying too much there, that's for sure. Don't want to step on that, but I think what I want to do is take that shield for him to give him a bit more protection. And actually for now, I think it might be worthwhile. Attack power of 10, speed of 10. Attack power of 12, speed of 12. Okay, but it's -5 accuracy. Yeah, I think it's worthwhile doing that for the moment with weapons. Just So there's a bag in there. And there's a knight in there. There's nothing in there. So this is a little puzzle that I do remember. You've got this button here and you've got this button here. And by pressing them, you basically teleport everything in these cells clockwise or anti-clockwise. So the bag's no longer there. That guy is now there. So the bag must have been moved to here? No? Where did the bag go? Oh yeah, there it is. The bag was in the first cell. It's now in the second cell. So the bag is back in this first cell. Again, the bag is in that cell. This guy's in here. No matter what I do, I can't get away with... Was that quick enough? That was quick enough to put him in there and the bag there. I don't have to kill him. He's stuck in a cell. Having said that, I probably do want to kill him because I want the experience. That's a light armored cap. Keep that out of the bag. And that's some more food. That's a cloak for evasion, and that amulet doesn't do anything. So we're probably going to throw that away at some point. I'm going to put some of the stuff that I can't use yet in the bag. And maybe chuck a few torches in there as well. I think we have 3 spaces left. Just to keep them and free up a bit of inventory space. Most of that, we just got that. Ooh, what did I see there? Look, there's something opened up over there. Let's go back to that. Which way are we going? Left. Oh, there's an opening right there, which we haven't explored yet. And there's another rock. Secret. Oh, that's right. This opens up into the back of that cell. And those are poison arrows. Right. And we've got a couple of keys. There's nothing else in here. Well, we can take the torch. Start giving some of those torches to the Minotaur. No more weapons. Sorry about that. Oh, no, it's on this side, isn't it? And close that. Now, where were we again? Right. Up here. It's there. Oh, that's right, you've got to use the 2 keys one after the other, so there's that. It doesn't seem to matter which order you do them in, and then there's this key. There we go. And once again, we've got this thing that'll heal us, but we don't need it yet. We're doing good, because as I said, we're playing on easy. There's a couple more key spots here. That sounds like some more soldiers somewhere. So we got this way, just heading over that way, or we have this way. So I think we're going to go this way, heading towards the middle of the edge of the map. send us up that way, which I think it does. But we'll just do that first. Now we're starting to get low on the torch again. Okay, this is a trick. Okay, so notice what that does. That's where we are there. Walk into it. It puts us right back to where we were. That's the side there. Come over here. We click this and we turn around. Oh, look, it's gone. But it's back again. So you click that and whoop. You click that and you turn around and you try and so what's the solution? Run through it backwards. Turn around. It doesn't. You don't need to. Okay, our torch is officially dead. So let's replace it with a fresh one. That's a dead torch. We can chuck on something later. It needs a weighted trigger. Like that. And there we go. And more torch. You're a flappy guy. There he is. Here. Oh, an axe. This is what we wanted for this guy. How much? Attack power is 12, but the speed is 11, and there's no accuracy penalties on it. So this was attack power 12, but it had -5 to accuracy, and the speed was 10. So this is technically a little bit faster at speed 11. Not as good as the machete / falchion. Okay, that's fun. So, little earthquakey thing there. I don't know if it opened up anything new. It doesn't show anything on the map that wasn't there before, but it sort of might be worthwhile at some point going back over the area we've already done and just checking that no new doorways opened up. Now, coming back, going through this is fine. You can walk back through it because it will teleport you from there to there. See? There we are. Definitely. There's nothing in this corner here. All good. There's the flyer, but I can hear that other guy walking around there somewhere. And we got another level. And I think this is a good time to actually stop this episode. So I will stop here and we will So let's just quickly save this. This is level 2. And I will see you in the next time where we will level up and we will continue this level 2. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.